Hello, and welcome on this beautiful day to a yoga practice for flexibility. My name is Lynette Milakovich, and I want to guide you through your practice of learning to be more flexible by lengthening the muscles, releasing the tension so that we have better freedom of movement as we go about our days. So, as you can see, I am sitting on a bolster to help open my hips and lengthen my spine. If you would like to lift your seat up some, just find a firm pillow, a blanket, whatever you want to help lift that rear up. So we will begin our practice with pranayama, or a breathing practice, and then we will go into the poses, in which the poses we will hold for a longer period of time than maybe other yoga classes. It's to help lengthen, really lengthen those muscles and release that tension. So let us begin, finding yourself in a comfortable position right now so you can really concentrate on your breath. Taking the shoulders away from the ears, crown of the head goes to the sky. Feel yourself settling into the earth. And gently close the eyes. Make a soft gaze. And let us begin by taking that inhale in through the nose, follow it into the mind, into the back of the throat, down the spine, filling your belly up with your breath. Maybe hold that breath for a second, and then expand that long exhale. Just let it all go, releasing every single bit of air from your lungs. Deep inhale, and then hold. Long exhale. Finding your own rhythm in this breath, deeply inhaling, holding in between the exhale, exhalation, long exhale, release. Finding your own rhythm to your breath. On your next breath, taking that deep inhale, hold. On the exhale, just pay attention as you get towards the end of that exhale. Tell yourself, all is well. Deeply inhaling, hold, exhale. All is well. Continuing with that breath. Allowing your cheeks to soften. Your jaw to soften. Feeling the chest rise and fall on each inhale and exhale. Telling yourself all is well in this moment right now. Gently opening the eyes. Let us take an inhale, reaching our arms up to the sky. And exhale, release. And inhale up. And exhale, release. And inhale up. Bring the palms together. Exhale, bring them down in front of your heart center. And gently bow your head, setting an intention for your practice. Slowly bringing the head to center. Let us clasp all the fingers together. Take an inhale. On the exhale, press the palms up into the sky. And if you choose, you can take the head back, looking up at your fingertips, opening your heart, opening your throat. Take another inhale. On the exhale, take your chin to your chest, extend the arms behind you. And bringing the head to center, place the palms on the back of your head. Take an inhale as you press those elbows back. Feel a squeeze of the shoulder blades. On the exhale, gently fold your chin towards your chest, elbows together. Bringing the head to center, elbows out. Take an inhale as you take the fingers up to the sky. Exhale, release the right fingers towards the earth. Inhale, lifting the rib cage without lifting the shoulder. Exhale, sliding over to the right, opening up the left side waist. Bring yourselves to center. Left fingers go towards the earth, right fingers go towards the sky. Inhale, lifting the rib cage. Exhale, sliding over to the left, opening up the right side waist. And bringing yourselves to center. So I'm going to take myself off my bolster and place it to the side. And we're going to take our legs out front, pressing the heels out, toes coming towards our head. We're sitting up nice and tall, shoulders away from the ears. Let us take an inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. And exhale, release down. Hands go by your rear. Take another inhale. On the exhale, take the chest up towards the sky. If you choose, setting the head back, you can exhale out the mouth. And slowly bringing the head to center. Take an inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. And exhale, release down. So we're going to go into our deer pose with a twist. So I'm going to bend my right knee, then the left knee. We're going to take the bottom of the left foot on the right thigh, just where the knee is. Taking our hands to the left on the earth and walking them backwards. Bringing ourselves down on the left forearm. Then we're going to take an inhale as we take those right fingers up to the sky and drop that right arm over the right ear. Getting a nice lengthening in the side waist, the side of the thigh, the front of the thigh, and opening up. Always coming back to that breath. Deep inhale and long exhale. Just let everything go. And slowly bringing yourself up. Let's bring those legs out front. Once again, pressing those heels out, toes coming back towards your nose. Inhale, reaching those arms up to the sky, lengthening the spine. And exhale, release down. Relax the feet. And let's bend that left knee. And then the right knee. Bottom of that right foot is on that left thigh, near the knee. Hands go to the right, and we're going to walk ourselves backwards. Bring ourselves down onto that right forearm. Take an inhale as you take those left fingers up to the sky. Exhale, drop that left arm over the left ear. Feel the lengthening in the left sideways, the hip, the thigh. And just focusing on your breath, deeply inhaling and exhaling, or even the sounds around you, or the breeze against your skin. Just taking everything in that you are experiencing right now. Very slowly bring yourself up. Take those legs out front. Pressing those heel out, toes coming towards your nose. Inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. And exhale, release. So we're going to bring ourselves on our belly, and I'm going to go sideways so you can see me demonstrate for you. Easier than if I'm forward. So our forearms are on the earth. We are in what we call a Sphinx pose. Tops of the feet are on the earth. Fingers spread wide, pressing those palms into the earth. And the chest is up, and our head is just in line with the chest here. Think about relaxing the rear end. So we're going to take an inhale as you think about pressing the elbows into the earth and lifting the chest up, and the exhale. Extending that chest out and up. Maybe lifting the head up, looking up. And now taking an inhale, one more extension of that chest, and on the exhale, just allow your chin to drop towards your chest. Paying attention to that breath and everything around you. Feeling all your senses. And slowly lifting the head. We're going to press the palms now into the earth, and then we're going to straighten the arms, not all the way, a little bit of a bend in the elbows. So we're going into what we call seal pose. So our pelvis is still pressed into the earth, so we're going into kind of a back bend. Then I want you to lift or bend those knees and bring the heels together. Take an inhale and exhale. Slightly drop the chin. And now release the tops of the feet to the earth. We're going to walk our hands backwards. And I want you to bring your knees as wide as the mat. Big toes come together. Then we're going to bring our rear end back towards our heels. Arms are out in front. So just very slowly bringing your forehead to the earth in this extended child's pose. So we're lengthening the spine here, opening the shoulders. So we're going to walk our hands backwards a little bit as we lift the chest and lift the head. We're going to take this right arm, thread it under the left arm, taking our right ear to the mat. And now extend that left arm out in front. These holding poses help the muscles to release the tension, help lengthen the muscles for better freedom of movement. We also bring circulation into the joints. And now bending that left elbow so your hand walks back and lifting up and taking that right hand out in front. Let's thread that left arm under the right arm, taking our left ear to the mat. Same pose but on the opposite side. Extending that right arm out front. Concentrating on your breath, the deep inhale. Exhale, letting that tension go. And now lifting the head as you walk that right hand back and lifting up. Then we're going to bring our knees hip distance apart. And then we're going to bring ourselves back down onto the earth here. Placing your hands right by your chest. Arms are right in by your side. Tops of the feet are pressed into the earth. Take an inhale as you come up into a cobra. And curling the toes over, exhale. Let's come into a puppy dog pose. So our knees are bent. We're pressing backwards. And take an inhale on the exhale. Let's extend the legs now. So we're in a full downward facing dog. Pressing that rear back. Head is between our arms. Feel your shoulders, the muscles in your back and your shoulders coming down. So let's lift the heels up towards the sky. Taking an inhale and exhale, just holding up your feet heels here, getting into the toes. And take another inhale on the exhale, release the heels back down towards the earth. Going back into that downward facing dog. And looking up at your hands, we're going to walk or jump up towards the top of our mat. I want you to extend the crown of your head out towards the front. Hands are on the shins or the ankles. Legs are straight without overextending the knees. Take an inhale on the exhale, we're going to take our arms out front. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to go into our chair pose. Reaching those arms up. Rear end goes back. Take an inhale as you rise all the way up. Little bit of a back bend here. And bring those palms together on an inhale, exhale. Release those arms, those hands down in front of your heart center. So I'll bring myself out in front. So I want you to think about being in mountain pose, or Tadasana, lifting those toes up, spreading them wide, placing firmly on the earth. Gently lifting the heels up, place them firmly on the earth. And I want you to feel all 4 points of your feet connecting with the earth. So let's do a little bit of balancing here. So let's take our arms out to the sides to help us with balance. I want you to think about that left leg being connected with the earth, strong leg. We're going to lift that right leg up, right knee forward. If you need to keep your toes on the earth to help balance, and then gently bring up. Remember, balance is different every day, different every side. So now we're going to take that leg back, and we're going to take it way back into a lunge. So we're going to bend into that left knee now. Let's take our arms up to the sky, bending those elbows, pressing those elbows back, feel the squeeze of the shoulder blades. So we're opening up the chest area. Pressing that right heel down further into the earth. Let's take the arms up to the sky. And let's bend that right elbow, placing your left hand on that right elbow. So that right forearm is behind your head in line with your spine. Now if you want to just put your hands on each elbow, that's fine too. So we're lifting the chest here. Take an inhale as you take the fingers up to the sky. Exhale. Take your arms down by your side. So we're going to do a twist here. So we're going to turn to the left. Opening up the arms here. A little bit of a twist. And coming back to center. And we're going to lift up now that right leg. Now we're going to take it forward. Still balancing. Extend the leg out. And bending that right knee and placing that right foot down on the earth, arms by your side. Take a deep inhale as you reach up to the sky and just go side to side on each side. Allowing your body just float here, side to side. And let's take our arms down by our sides once again. So now we are going to think about that right leg being pressed into the earth. Leg is straight without overextending the knee. Strong leg. Feet, all 4 points of that foot connected into the earth. And maybe opening our arms out to the side. We're going to lift that left knee up. And once again, if you want to keep those left toes on the earth, feel free. So we're going to take that left leg back into that runner's lunge. and bending into that right knee. So that back foot, that heel is coming up, and you're on the ball of the foot facing forward. Okay. Take an inhale as you take the arms up to the sky. Exhale, release the arms back out to the side. And let's bend those elbows, press those elbows back. Maybe pressing the pelvis further into the earth. That left heel pressing back. Always coming back to that breath. A long, full inhale, long exhale. Releasing on your exhale. Anything you do not need. Knowing all is well in this moment. Take the arms up to the sky. Let's bend that left elbow, taking your right hand on the left elbow. Left arm is coming behind your head in line with your spine, or your hands on each elbow. So we're lifting the chest out. Inhale, taking the fingers up to the sky, and exhale. Let's take our arms to the side, turning to the right, and do a twist. And turning your torso forward, and then we're going to lift up off that left foot. Bring that left leg forward and extend that right leg out. And bending that left knee and bringing that left foot back down onto the earth. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, just sway side to side like a tree. And now bring yourself to center. So I want us to just turn to the right, taking that left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Left hand goes behind, reaching for that, right hand goes behind, reaching for that left hip. Going into a twist here. Release the arms back out to the side and up to the sky as you face forward. Taking an inhale on the exhale, let's twist to the left. Taking that right hand to the outside of the left thigh or left hip. Left hand goes behind, reaching for the right hip. And slowly coming to center. Release the arms out by your sides. Let's take an inhale. Reaching your arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring palms together down in front of your heart center. So let's take our feet to the outside of the mat. We're gonna go into a squat. This is really good for the ankles and the hips. Just bringing your rear end down. And then if you wanna take the backs of your arms to the inside of your thighs, you can do that, or wherever you need to be. Just feeling this in the hips, in the ankles. And now let's drop the hands to the earth, bring yourself onto your knees. So we're gonna go go into our pigeon pose. We're going to take the right leg out front, and then we're going to turn it on its side. Then we're going to take our left foot and press it all the way back, really lengthening that left leg. So I like to say that the right heel is in line with the left hip. I mean, some people can do the perpendicular pigeon pose, but for most of us, this is where we are. So we're going to take an inhale as we extend the chest. Exhale, bring yourself down onto your forearms. You can make a pillow with your hands. You can extend your arms out front wherever you need to be in this pose. So we're feeling this in the right buttock. Drawing your attention to that breath as you take that breath into the tension in the right buttock. Exhale, allow the tension to release bit by bit. So I know we're all learning patience in this time. And this is what this practice is more about, is having patience in each pose as we hold the poses longer without allowing our minds to go crazy, and being able to concentrate on the breath and just relax with where we are right now, and not get caught up in the chaos of our mind. So I'm hoping you're able to let all those worries go and relax the mind during this time. Gently start taking your hands down to the earth and walking yourself up. We're going to place the right rear on the earth, swinging the left leg all the way around to the outside of the right thigh. Right hand goes on the left knee, left hand goes behind, planted into the earth, sitting up nice and tall. Take an inhale, lifting the rib cage. On the exhale, take that twist to the left. So taking the chest sideways and then taking your chin over your left shoulder if you choose. If not, you can keep your chin in line with your chest. And slowly bringing yourself to center, we will go into pigeon on the opposite side. So the way we get there is we drop that left leg on the earth. Right leg goes behind. We have to lift the rear up. We're going to really extend that right leg so those toes are going back as far as they can. Left heel in line with the right hip. Taking an inhale as we extend the chest. On the exhale, bring yourself down into your sleeping pigeon, wherever you need to be. Feeling this in the left buttock. Once again, bringing that inhale into any tension in the left buttock. On the exhale, allow that tension to release bit by bit. Slowly start walking yourself up. Place that left rear on the earth. Let's swing that right leg all the way around to the outside of the left thigh. Left hand goes on the right knee, right hand goes behind, planted into the earth. Inhale as we look forward. On the exhale, allow the chest to go to the right into a twist, keeping your chin in line with your chest until you get to the stopping point of your chest, and then you can take your chin over that right shoulder if you choose. If not, you can keep that chin in line with your chest. And slowly bring yourselves to center. So I'm going to lay sideways for this pose. We're going to bring ourselves onto our back. And right now our knees are bent and feet are on the earth. Arms are by your side. We're going to extend that left leg down onto the earth, and then we're going to bring that right knee into our chest. So we're going to work the hamstring, the back of the thigh. So I'm pressing my heel up to the sky, toes are coming back towards my head. Then I'm going to take my hands on my calf and shin and just bring that knee in close to the chest. Now we don't want our knee to bend, because once we bend the knee, we're getting into the hips. We want to get into the hamstring muscle, the muscle in the back of the thigh. So that's why we want our legs straight without overextending the knee. Once again, breathing into any tension in the back of that thigh, and exhale, allow it to release bit by bit. Maybe on an exhale, bring that knee closer into your chest, extending that stretch. And now let's bend that right knee, extend that right leg onto the earth. Now let's bend the left knee, bringing that left knee into your chest. Now we're going to extend that left leg up into the sky. Foot is facing the sky. Press the heel into the sky, toes coming back towards the head. Then we're just going to grab onto our shin and our calf and pull that knee closer to the chest, feeling the lengthening in the hamstring muscle, the back of that thigh. Breathing into that muscle and exhaling. Maybe going deeper into the stretch. And now bending that left knee, release the arms out to the side, and extend that left leg onto the earth. So now let's bend that right knee, bringing the right foot to the earth, bending the left knee, bringing the left foot to the earth. Bring your heels as close to your rear end as you can. Arms are by your sides. We're going to bend the elbows. Fingers are facing the sky. So we're going to go into a bridge pose. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, take the pelvis up towards the sky. Now we're going to deepen that bridge by walking our heels close to our rear end, so we extend the pelvis up towards the sky. And then to deepen the bridge even more, I'm going to take this
right elbow underneath my bridge, left elbow underneath the bridge. So now I'm extending the chest up to the sky. Getting into a full bridge now. Deeply inhaling and exhaling. And very slowly bringing your spine back down to the earth. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let's bring our knees into our chest. We're just going to roll side to side. And bring yourself to center. And bring your feet down to the earth, arms extended out to the side. So we're going to cross the right leg over the left. And we're going to drop that right knee to the left, going into a twist as we look over towards our right fingers. And bringing the knees back to center. Release the right knee from the left. Let's take that left knee over the right and take the left knee over to the right into a twist as you look over towards your left fingers. And release the knees to center. Left knee releases from the right. Bringing your knees into the chest, giving your legs a great big hug. Take an inhale as you release the right foot to the sky. Exhale, release it down to the earth. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, release that left foot to the earth. Just allow yourself to be in our final resting pose, Shavasana, in a comfortable pose. Spending a few minutes here in quiet and stillness. Take a deep inhale as you feel that inhale going into every cell of your body. And exhale, finally releasing everything you do not need. Allow your eyes to fall to the back of your head. Feel your body melting into the earth. And take in all the things around you. The air against your skin, the sounds, the smells. And now gently open your eyes. And take a look at everything around you. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. And then bending one knee and then the other. And rolling over onto one side into a fetal position, that position of protection. And now gently pressing yourselves up, coming back into our easy pose. Thank you for sharing in this gift of yoga with me. Remember to take good care of yourselves, especially during this time. And until we meet again, may the divine in me honor and respect the divine in you. Namaste.